Hello, welcome. I'm Cheryl Bouget. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to share with you 5 breakfast ideas that can get you out the door super fast in the morning. They take less than 10 minutes. Actually, most of them take less than 5 minutes to get you and your children out the door fast. I don't know about you, but the struggle bus is real in the morning for me to get everybody ready, get out the door, and get to school on time. And yet I want them to eat a healthy breakfast, but I don't have time to cook a whole big breakfast and get out the door on time also. Whether you have children like mine who actually don't want to eat breakfast, that's one of the struggles. They're not really hungry, or time is your enemy, or you have picky eaters that don't like a lot of stuff. I think that these ideas are going to satisfy all of those check boxes for you and give you some ideas of things that you can make quickly. Some of them you can make ahead to get you out the door fast, but still for you and for your kids, have something nutritious in your belly to keep you going until lunchtime, okay? So, if you have not met me before, I'm Cheryl Bouget. I am a wife and mom in South Florida native of 2 teenage gluten-free boys. And I like to help moms live more and stress less. And this is one of my stressful times of the day, is the morning. So on with my ideas. So first one is going to be a yogurt parfait. We all know that yogurt is pretty healthy. It's got probiotics in it. It's got a little protein. It's filling and helps you keep you over till lunchtime. But the problem with a lot of yogurts is they're full of sugar. And I have a great idea for you to be able to control the amount of sugar in the yogurt and make it more fun. A lot of kids don't love yogurt. So if you made a yogurt parfait, you can make it in a mason jar. You can make it in a fancy cup if that would help your children want to eat it more. And you can use plain Greek yogurt. Now you can use like a vanilla or a flavored yogurt, but then you won't be able to control the amount of sugar. But if you use plain yogurt and layer it with, there's so many different recipes. You can find them on Pinterest. You can use fruit, you can use nut butters, you can use jam or jelly, you can use a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of honey, a little bit of granola. Make several layers, stick it in a mason jar, put a spoon in it, give it to the kids, and they can eat it in the car on the way. Use their favorite stuff. Find different recipes, try different things, and you can control the amount of sweets that you add to that. Plus they're getting nutritious fruits in there or protein in a nut butter, and they're getting the yogurt in. My number 2 is a smoothie. Almost all kids like a smoothie. You just have to find the right recipes. Again, there are millions out there. I have tons of recipes. You can hit me up in Messenger if you want recipes for any of these things, by the way, because I have my own, but I find a lot of recipes on Pinterest. You can make healthy. I make green smoothies for myself. I make chocolate peanut butter protein-packed smoothies for my kids. You can add tons of fruits. You can add vegetables, handful of spinach in any of these smoothies. That's not like a light pineapple smoothie. Will work great. The kids don't even know it's in there. You can hide protein, and it's an easy, quick thing to drink on the go. You can add your favorite protein powder for extra nutrition as well. My third idea is actually an either or. So we love chia pudding. Another idea is overnight oats. Now this idea takes a little bit of prep. I usually do it on the weekend, like a Saturday or Sunday. I'll make 5 or 10, because I have 2 kids, for the week. You can make chia seed pudding or overnight oats, and you can put them in mason jars in the top, so that in the morning, you just have to grab one, put some toppings on it, put a spoon in, and go. There is so many delicious chia seed pudding recipes. I actually have some really good ones. If you want those, you can message me. I love them, and my kids go crazy for them too. They're very, very healthy for you. They taste great. Almost every kid loves them. And oats, if you love overnight oats, or if you love oatmeal, you probably love the overnight oats. And that is a layered thing as well. So anything that looks really cool, kids are more inclined to eat. My fourth suggestion is actually a breakfast sandwich. And you're like, Cheryl, I said I didn't have time to make breakfast. What are you talking about? Okay, so on the weekend, I'll make some breakfast meat, whether it be bacon or sausage patties or whatever. Ham, you can use even deli ham or deli turkey works in this. And you can do it two ways. You can either make scrambled eggs with cheese in a little pan. That takes a few seconds while you're toasting some bread. You throw the scrambled eggs with cheese in a pan, put a piece of meat on it, voila, you're done. Or this is my favorite thing. This I got on Amazon. Whoa! You can get it at Target. It is a little breakfast sandwich maker. Look it. So English muffins work best in here, but you can use bread if you want. You put the bread and the breakfast meat and some cheese here. You put this down, you crack the egg. You put the egg in here. If you don't want a runny egg, you would scramble it a little bit, and then you let it cook. At the last minute, you put the last piece of bread on the top, let it cook for another minute, and you slide this little thing out right here. Then the egg drops and it makes a whole sandwich. You can put this all together and let the sandwich cook while you are getting ready, while you are packing a lunch, while you're helping your kids get dressed. This thing does the work for you. You just put all the pieces in there, let it cook, and out you go. Now, it takes about 5 minutes for each sandwich. So if you have 2 or 3 kids, that's gonna take 10 or 15 minutes. But the good news is, again, it cooks while you're doing other things. You don't have to watch it. It is literally one of my favorite things. And then the 5th idea is just, we all know that fruit is a great option. A lot of people shove a banana in their kid's face on the way out the door, and guess what? That's a great thing. They grab an apple, but I'm gonna take it one step further. If you slice an apple, we like to use green apples, but you can use any kind of apple. Slice an apple and you put your favorite nut butter on there. You could use the sunflower seed butter, you could use peanut butter, you could use any kind of nut butter, whatever your preference is, your dietary restrictions. Apples, put some nut butter and sprinkle some cinnamon on the top. It just adds that extra step to make it super, super delicious. Kids really love these things. I love these things, and they can put them on a plate or in a bowl, and they can eat them on the way to school. So I hope you found these 5 breakfast ideas helpful. I would love to know if you try some of them. Let me know below if you have your favorite recipes. Drop the links in the comments. And if you want some of my recipes for these things, feel free to reach out to me directly. I have my favorites, and I can share with you where I find a lot of mine. Thank you again for watching. I will see you next time.